Sonic and his crew are speeding back to the big screen in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I'm Garrett Flowers with Cinemark. I'm joined by two of the stars, James Marsden and Tika Sumpter. Good to see you both.
You too.
Great to see you.
Friendship and family are major themes in this movie. I spoke to you both for Sonic 2. What message would you like moviegoers to take away from the themes in this movie?
I think you hit on some of them. It's you know how important the bonds of family are and friendship and having somebody that you can rely on and you being that person for somebody else. And the other message, I guess, is too about like as kids do get older, you're faced with many different paths in front of you, and you do your best to listen to your heart and try your best to make good decisions.
Mm-hmm. It's all about making good choices, and I think a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers, they're not always gonna make the right choice, but in those key moments, if you listen to what's in your heart, if you be true to yourself, you're gonna make the right choice when it matters most. So we've always just tried to ground these movies and ground Sonic's character development in stuff that is relatable. That it's relatable to parents trying to raise their kids, it's relatable to kids just growing up and trying to kind of navigate the world. And so this was just an extension of all those same themes.
Life's all about the choices we make. Remember to listen to your heart. You're gonna make the right choice when it matters the most.
One hedgehog to another. Who does your highlights?
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
How has your character grown since Sonic 2?
He has really come into his own, and he has gotten more confident. He's part of the team. He's part of the family. He's kind of, the glue that holds everybody together as Knuckles and Sonic try to go off on their own and do their own thing.
And Krysten, I was so excited to see that you were joining the Sonic universe.
Thank you.
How does it feel to join the franchise?
I was so thrilled to be asked to join these movies. I knew a bit about it. I knew that this was like the Jim Carrey doing Jim Carrey. And so when they called me to be in this movie, that was my first question, is Jim in it? And then I had my meeting with the producer, Toby Asher, and he said he's back in a big way. He's playing two characters, and I'd have this great sequence with him. So what a joy and what a thrill to work with my idol. Like, he's kind of it for me. I love that these films have such a specific, unique tone, that you've got the superheroes and the action and the big set pieces and the heart and the friendships, but then you also have this crazy comedy with all of the cast really understanding the music of comedy. So it's a very unique tone that you can't really compare to anything else. So I was thrilled to be a part of it.
Yeah, talk about the maturation of Knuckles and how he has leaned into a softer, more comedic side, being on Earth for a little while now.
Yeah, I think, well, one, it's played by the amazing Idris Elba. And yeah, I think he just leaned into more of his, he's actually willing to be a team now, right? And to listen to Sonic and to take and I think he's softer. Like, there's just a sweetness to Knuckles, but also he still has that, I'm gonna fight. You know what I mean? And even when he gets knocked down, he's still willing to go out there and protect his teammates. So he's not just somebody who thinks he can do everything by himself. And, I think all of them are maturing in their own lanes and in their own way. Because they're such individual, creatures. So it's fun to see each one grow. Like, there's real growth for each one in this film.
The Paramount posted a clip, and I wanted to mention the quote in the clip that really hit a chord for people on YouTube. You jumped out of a gun helicopter. There's nothing to talk about. People on YouTube went crazy about that. What are your thoughts on the line, and why do you think viewers are loving it so much?
I think Keanu is there's something so just kind of steely and grounded, and there's a weight to his version of Shadow that's just such great contrast to Sonic. Sonic is the motor mouth, and he's manic, and he's funny, and he's always talking, and Shadow, even though there's so many similarities visually between these characters, they just could not be more different in their sort of personalities and their experience on Earth. And for Keanu to bring that sort of it's just, there's a darker, more just interesting, more enigmatic kind of quality that Shadow has, and I think Keanu understood that up front and just came in and just really nailed it in his recordings.
Why should people go watch this movie in theaters?
This
Krysten,
feels like this is definitely a see it in the theater kind of movie.
Sure.
The big action, the explosions. It's going to be big and loud and a spectacle. I think it's just one of those big event films that is so worthy of a big screen.
It's epic, and the music too. Like, you want to have that surround sound and all the explosions and the action part. You want to hear it, but the music too is like the whole package.
I love it. Find out what Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are up to when they hit the big screen for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which drops in Cinemark theaters. You can get your tickets at cinemark.com.
This ends now!
Our destiny awaits. You were right about one thing. This ends now.